Market sentiment depends on two major factors: the upcoming Fed's policy meeting and the special of the Omicron variant worldwide. The US regulator is due to announce its decisions tomorrow, despite the fact that the World Health Organization said that the new Omicron strain is less dangerous. US stocks slipped on Monday. The outcome of the Fed's policy meeting also might spring an unpleasant surprise. The S&P500 and the Dow Jones closed yesterday having lost 1% each. Investors are not ready yet to push the stock market to new highs. So, futures on the S&P 500 are trading at near 4,665 points. Analysts reckon that the index will hardly break the upper border of the current corridor, sticking to the lower border of 4,620. Financial markets are in the wait-and-see mood, anticipating policy decisions of the Federal Reserve. Reportedly, inflation in the US surged to 6.8% on a year in November. So the market is trying to puzzle out what measures the US Central Bank will take to bring down soaring inflation. Today, traders got to know data on US factory inflation for November. The US Producer Price Index grew by 0.8% in November from a month ago, stronger than the expected 0.5% increase. This is a precursor to further acceleration of consumer prices. Hence, the Federal Reserve will have to make a tough decision. The US currency is trading quietly ahead of the Fed's policy statement. Today, the US dollar's index is making a downward correction to 96.20 as we predicted earlier. It has been trapped in a tight trading range between 96 and 97 points. After the Fed's announcements, it could rise to the upper border of the range. Like benchmark US stock indexes, the oil market also dropped in the face of hawkish rhetoric of the US Fed. The firm US dollar tightened its grip on its Canadian rival. The USD CAD pair climbed yesterday. Today it's trading at about 1.2815. The expected corridor for the currency pays between 1.2760 and 1.2860. In case the US Fed comes up with an unexpectedly hawkish agenda on monetary policy, the USD CAD pair might rise as high as 1.29 or even 1.30. Sellers are still setting the tone in the crypto market. As a result, Bitcoin declined to the level of $47,000. The crypto market was also hit by selling during the Asian session today. In this context, Bitcoin is extending weakness. Currently, the level of 47,000 is seen as support. The whole situation reminds us of the market in the summer of 2021. The bearish trend could be wrecked by powerful fundamental factors that will revive demand. Perhaps the Fed statement will serve as a market catalyst because investors could revise portfolios, shifting focus towards digital tokens away from stocks. Meanwhile, number one cryptocurrency will be trying to break the support level. Today, the Federal Reserve is opening a two-day policy meeting. The policymakers are expected to discuss speeding up the end of its bond buying program. So, the Fed is likely to come up with hawkish statements that will trigger a strong downward correction on Wall Street. Apart from meetings of influential central banks, the economic calendar is empty. Don't miss our video news tomorrow. See you later.